extravaganza at Disneyland Resort is here in 2024 in California. Do you think that all of the people are having a hippity hoppity good time? Earwitness News starts right now.
From the most magical place on earth. This is not Eyewitness News. This is Earwitness News.
Hello and welcome to our first edition of Earwitness News. I'm your host, John Good. We're talking about Easter at Disneyland in California. We'll start out with Egg. Is Extravaganza 2024 at Disneyland in California. Recircuit your peeps, and for the ultimate springtime tradition, a family-friendly egg search throughout at the Disneyland Resort in California. Are you having a hippity-hoppity good time? Sure did. Celebrating spring with the return of Extravaganza, a special egg search taking place throughout Disneyland Resort through March 11th through April 9th. At the fan-favorite event, guests search high or low for characters painted on eggs. A Donald Duck egg could be placed on a window edge or a nook of the doorway, while the Goofy egg may be spotted next door. Can you find them all? There's only one way to find out. And now, here's today's forecast for Earwitness News AccuWeather. Here in Los Angeles is cloudy skies. It has 57 degrees Fahrenheit with a chance of plastic Easter eggs. Has been showering all over Disneyland in California and here in Los Angeles area. You must get your umbrellas ready and we'll catch the Easter eggs before it's too late. So let's talk about Disneyland Forward in California. Disney seeks major expansion of California theme park and to add more immersive attractions. Walking through the frosty, snow-covered hamlet of Arenal from Frozen, or the bustling, critter-filled metropolis of Zootopia might be possible one day of visitors to Disneyland and Disney's California theme parks. That's only if Disney wins approval for local officials to expand its Anaheim resort over the next 4 decades. Anaheim's Planning Commission on Monday set to review and vote on a multi-billion-dollar Disneyland Forward project that would expand the theme park to bring more rides, hotels, and entertainment to Anaheim. The public meeting is scheduled on for Monday, March 11th at 5 p.m. Pacific at Anaheim City Hall, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it live on the city's website or YouTube channel. It's important to note that the project still must be approved by the city council before taking effect. The proposed expansion would increase Disney's 490-acre footprint in the Southern California, or change what company already has permission to build, but it could help help the company develop new attractions. They could place rides and entertainment options, or what is currently a sprawling 50-acre parking lot, and move parking for Disneyland to a multi-story sculpture, all while keeping within the boundaries of the resort surrounded by residential neighborhoods. We know there were stories that are out. We haven't told yet that Wakanda or Coco or Frozen or Zootopia, said Richard Aldi. Disney's Senior Vice President of Global Development and Fiance. We know what kind of stories that we would love to tell. We need to get a guidance on what we can build so so we can understand how. Disney's goal is to create what calls more immersive experiences for tourists, similar to the attraction Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which opened in California in 2019. The company said it doesn't yet how which stories would be central to the new developments, but the idea is to create idea areas like Zootopia in Shanghai Disneyland, where the animal characters walk through the vibrant cityscape and resembles the setting of the film. Right now, there isn't enough from our original Disneyland in California to build something on a large scale without affecting existing attractions. We are released by loyal, longtime visitors to the company's old theme park, Ald said. It is the first time Disney has sought to major change to its California theme parks since 1990s, when the company obtains approvals to turn this first park into a resort hub. It later added to the second park, Disneyland in Disney's California Adventure Park, and a shopping and entertainment called Downtown Disney. Disneyland, which dates back in 1955, was the second most visited theme park in the world in 2022, with 16.8 million people coming through the gates, according to the report of a Theme Entertainment Association and AECOM. Disney's parks are a tourism magnet for Southern California, and especially for Anaheim, which is Orange County's most populous city and home to the more than 345,000 people, as well as the Major League Baseball team and National Hockey League team. Hotel revenue, which typically makes up for about half of Anaheim's revenue, and is expected to decline to $236 million each year. This year, according to the city's estimates. Visitors generate the enormous amount of a revenue of our city that allows us to invest in our neighborhoods, said Aaron Ryan, a spokesperson from the city of Anaheim. Disney brings a lot of tourists there and here. The plan will also acquire the company to invest tens of millions of dollars in the streets improvements, affordable housing, and other infrastructure in the city. Disney has held workshops to address residents' questions about the proposal, including concerns about the company's plan to absorb a local road to a theme park. According to the company, Disney Parks has over 1,000 acres of land for the possible future development to expand theme park space across the existing sites and equivalent of the 7 new Disneyland parks. That's Fox News from Los Angeles. That's from Disney. That was published on March 11th, 2024, from Disneyland News today from Fox 11 Los Angeles. Thank you, Fox 11, for joining us on our show. And now thank you so much for watching, and we'll be right back in one moment.
Disney's Earwitness News will continue in one moment.
Robert says, how's the weather? It feels good right now.
We are looking live at the Disneyland in California for searching for eggs
get into the
at
70s.
the Extravaganza 2024.
I rely on Celeste to tell me if it's going to be cold
so,
or hot.
We have
What's
lots
up,
of
Magical
people
Adventures? Welcome in.
are walking around and we're
Easter
looking
eggs.
for
yes,
eggs.
Gary Ann, welcome.
Imagine if Peter
Thank you, Gary.
Cottontail
Thank you for joining.
be in a
Kaylin
special
says, good
guest
morning, hello,
appearance
everyone. Happy Monday.
on
New week, let's go. Yes, welcome in, Kaylin.
on Disneyland in California.
Jude in Wonderland, welcome.
Take a look at that.
The undisputed WWE champion says hi.
See that.
What's up? Welcome. Princess Russell.
So
this is gonna be fun.
we're going to have a Disneyland
Good morning, my friend.
Earwitness News Trivia Challenge.
Let's just do the trifecta.
About this idea.
Oh boy.
So, we'll be right.
She's always good at these challenges when she's not.
Let's get right to the news. Walt Disney World is celebrating Easter as well. So we're going to meet Easter Bunny and greet them. So all the past photographers will be on hand to take pictures. We have some activities like Easter Bunny meet and greet, Easter procession here in Epcot, and have Easter egg hunt, and the Easter Day meals and snacks. That's a pretty cool suite to have here. We have somewhat of a delicious ones like Easter egg sandwiches. That's pretty delicious, and we have Easter egg cookies. It's a very sweet deal. And then a number of the special meals are held in the select resort locations on Easter Day. Details for the special meals are usually announced several weeks prior to the holiday. Holiday meals can be reserved, but up to 60 days in advance by calling 407 WDW Dine. That's 407 939 3463. You can call now and you want to dine in. Pick up your Easter snacks at the number of locations around the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Find out the locations, and it will be available very soon. We'll explain about it. We have religious services. In the past, the Walt Disney World used to hold religious services on Easter morning. They used to offer a Catholic Mass of a Protestant service. These are no longer taking place. For worship outside of a Disney property, consult our houses of worship near Walt Disney World Guide. So, if you want to learn more about the Easter and Walt Disney World Resort, visit us at themouseforless.com. Check your video link in the description below. Let's talk about Inside Out 2 when I was very hyped around here. Inside Out 2 is the American animated coming of age film produced by Pixar Animation Studios for Walt Disney Pictures, the sequel of Inside Out. And it was first announced on the September 22nd during the D23 Expo 2022 announcement by Man Nestle and Levolve attached to as a director and producer and writer, respectively, while Power was revealed in the role of in the film. Nail versus Laboratory and the Hawk joined the cast in the November 2023 The film features Pixar Chief Creative Officer Pete Docter's 5 to 12 emotions idea. From the first film, the man pitched during its production unutilized truthful world building. Inside Out is scheduled to be released in theaters in the USA on June 14th, 2024. And please, don't be mad just like anger. Let's talk about Mufasa the Lion King. It is an American musical drama film directed by Barry Jenkins, written by Jeff Nathanson, and produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Paso Productions. This is going to be a computer-generated imagery prequel to a similar created to 2019 remake of A Lion King from the original film in 1994. So, for the premise, the prequel, about to rise one of the greatest kings of a Pride Lands, goes back to the African savannah where Rafiki tells Kira, daughter of Simba and Nala, the story of her grandfather, while Timon and Pumbaa add color commentary. So, Aaron Pierre is Mufasa, and Kelvin Harrison Jr. the Scar, Siv Rogan, Palma, and Billy Hellinger, Timon, and John Kenny as the voice of Rafika. And it will be, so let me tell you why. It was based on The Lion King by Irene Mickey, Jonathan Roberts, and Linda Wolverton. Thank you for pronouncing that. It is music by music by Hans Zimmer, Pharrell Williams, Nicholas Britell. And it will the film will start to release on December 20th, 2024. So, are you excited about the Mufasa the Lion King? It sure is. This is going to be very excited. So, thanks for watching. For the Earwitness News Report, I'm your host, John Good. Good night, and have a magical day.